Hi guys. Okay, today we are going to create a contour line portrait, and so that would enable or require us to take a photo of ourselves. Ooh, good thing I've checked my hair. Um, which, by the way, don't get stuck checking your hair all period. All right, so quick take a picture of ourselves, self-portrait. So you want to do something that represents you. I actually love this photo that I already took that has my coffee cup, so I am going to use that one. So I will consider this done. Minimize photo booth. Really important that you are not stuck on photo booth for more than 2 minutes. I'm going to really check in with people and remind them that it really only takes a few seconds to take your photo, so let's not get stuck with photo booth open all period, because by the end of class today you have to have a contour line drawing done. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go File, New. These instructions are on the website. We're going to create this, we'll call it our name, and it's a self-portrait. And a self-portrait is an artwork that reflects you and aspects of you. So you're telling people about you and how you see yourself. So my photo that I want to use is wider than it is tall. So I'm going to make mine 8 or 10 by 8 instead of 8 by 10. My resolution is 300 pixels per inch. Let me say OK. From there, I have where I'm going to build my self-portrait. I'm going to go to File and Place, and I am going to take my self-portrait out of photo booth. So I went to Pictures on the left, then I'm going to click on photo booth. Oop, maybe it won't let me. Maybe I'll just, and this is something you can do too, just drag your photo out onto your desktop. It says keep both. Oh, yep, I've already done that. You can drag it onto your desktop and upload it from there. So you'll just go to File, Place, and we'll go to, this time we'll go to our desktop and we'll find that photo of me. Okay, and I always have my cup of coffee in the morning, so this is a really good self-portrait of me. Alright, let's get it to fit this page. And if I want to include my fingers over here, which I do, I need to move this over. And I'm just moving this over with my arrows, my keyboard arrows. Alright, now to get rid of this box here, I have to hit Enter or Return. And there I've placed my photo. Okay, so again, we are not going to have this photo in the end. We are only going to have our drawing. And a contour line drawing is a continuous line. And you can choose whatever color you want for this continuous line. You know, my favorite color is blue, so I'm going to choose a really nice blue here. Something that's kind of darker color. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and get a new layer. Really important, let's go ahead and lock that photo layer so that we don't accidentally work on it. We want to work on our contour line layer. Okay? Now, again, a contour line is a continuous line. We can make our line thick or thin, and that's really important that you do make your line thick or thin and change it up a little bit. So I'm going to come in here, and we've done a line drawing before, but we haven't done a continuous line drawing. And so a continuous line drawing, we don't really want to have any breaks in our line. Okay, so I'm never going to lift up on that mouse. I am holding it down constantly, and I'm going to draw every detail without lifting up on this. Now I might lift up a little bit and make my brush a little thicker, but I just pick up in that same spot. Okay, and that's another really important thing that we remember. If we do lift up, that we go ahead and, like right here, I might lift up, make my brush a little bit smaller, but I continue in that same spot, and I never let go. So continuing my continuous line, and I'm really trying to see the details of my hair here and get as much of those as I can. I'm going to go ahead and make my brush a little thicker, but again pick up in that same spot, because a contour line drawing, you never lift up your pencil, and in this case we are using our mouse as our pencil. Okay, so now I'm going to continue to not lift up, but I'm going to try and move into my sweater. And I want to make sure that I'm really good with this detail, that I observe every little bit of it. And I have to move my mouse, so I'm going to make sure that I pick up at that same point. And I'm going to go, I probably won't draw like every little ridge in this sweater, but I think I will along this edge here. And then I can kind of draw the collar. Maybe even draw, I can hint to it, I can hint to these ridges, and instead of drawing every single one, I could draw just parts of it, which is a really great trick that artists do. And the thing about a contour line drawing is you are searching for detail, and even if you have to come in and do the little circles in this button, you never lift up. Sometimes you have to backtrack on the same line. Like here, I'm going to have to backtrack on this line and then come over here and do this side. Alright, so when you are done with this continuous line drawing, I want you to press save. And just press save because you want to save it as a Photoshop document. And then I want you to go to Save As and then save it again as a JPEG. And you have to upload your JPEG to Google Drive today, because we are going to do a little bit of a critique at the end of class today, and I'll just give a little bit of feedback to people, and we'll talk about people who are using continuous line and people who are breaking their line. But again, this is a continuous line, so we never lift up. That's the most important thing that you do today, besides upload this. And we are making a self-portrait. So if there's a part of you that is really important in this picture that you've taken of yourself, then I would suggest that you make sure that you show that very important line or very important part of you, because this is a self-portrait, and you get to really talk about yourself through your drawing here. Okay, so even if you mess up, like I just messed up that line a little bit, that's okay. I was rushing. I need to just slow down and take my time and continue on. But if this was a real drawing, I wouldn't be able to go back and fix that mistake, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave it, because we want to really simulate what a real contour line is. And look, I'm just going to trace back on these lines so I can get to my arm and draw my watch here. And this is a really great little spot that I can show a lot of detail. And again, contour line, it's all about the detail. So you're not just drawing the outside of something, but you're drawing the details within the object as well. It's all about vision and seeing and observation and trying to really figure out how to draw something. So I might have to readjust my hand here. And it's not very easy to draw with your mouse. But just do your best. And I have to come in here. I really like these little shadows I see on the cup, so I'm going to draw that shadow. And then I'm going to come back and draw my finger here. And again, I messed up a little bit, but that is okay. Come in, draw that shadow, then I can come in and draw the finger. And then back up the cup. I am wearing the same sweater today, and I am using this coffee cup today. Now, advanced students are probably going to take most of the class. Your arm is probably going to hurt a little bit from holding down the button on your mouse this whole time and trying to draw every detail within your portrait, your self-portrait, which is the picture that you've taken of yourself that is going to tell the viewer a little bit about you. And then I'm going to come in here and draw this little crease in my arm. And I'm done. Now, what I'm going to do is just double check. I forgot my mouth. So I'm going to come in through the side here and come in and draw my lips, draw this little part of the shadow under my nose. Okay, now let's see. Okay, looks like I'm done. Did I forget some detail on my neck? A little bit. Come in, I'm going to come in again through the top, come in through the hair. Because again, I don't want to show that I've lifted up this mouse button at all. So I'm going to go over this line again. Come in here, draw a little bit more of this hair, and then call it good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and throw my photo away. I no longer need it. Oh, it's locked, so I can't throw it away. Oop. Turn it on, unlock it, throw it away. Okay, so save, and save it as my self-portrait. Okay. And then I'm going to go and save as and make it this time a JPEG, and then I'm going to upload this JPEG to Google Drive. So when you are in Google Drive, you're just going to click your up arrow and you should be good to go.